Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to Arena Hacks. My name is Kyle, and today this is going to be really cool. I'm showing you the Pyre of Heroes, the deck that I built around Pyre of Heroes. I'm really excited about this because I've seen a few videos of like some other people trying to experiment with this card and build decks around it and do neat stuff with it, and like it seems like it has a really cool ability, but when you really break it down, it's just hard to work around. It's because of just like you can only go first of all, let's just take a quick look at it. Sacrifice a creature, you pay 2 mana to tap it when you do that, so you can only do it once a turn because you're tapping it unless you can untap the Pyre somehow. Search your library, so you sack a creature. When you do that, pay the 2 and tap it. Search your library for a creature card that shares a creature type with the sacrifice creature. So that's one of the kind of hurdles right there, is that the creature type has to match. And then, so where was I? Creature type, sacrifice creature, and has converted mana cost 1+. It doesn't say at least 1+ or 1+ or less or anything like that. It doesn't give you a range. It has to be exactly 1+ the sacrifice creature's converted mana cost. So if you're sacking a 1-drop, you can only get a 2-drop. If you're sacking a 2-drop, you can only get a 3-drop, right? And they have to be the same creature type. So a lot of the decks I've seen, like people they get Pyre Heroes, maybe they use it a little bit in the deck. It gives them some sacrifice synergy. It's kind of a little handy to get some stuff you need out of your library. It's kind of handy that way. But with this deck, like when I don't get the Pyre of Heroes when I'm playing, it kind of sucks. Like, it's not like the deck sucks. It does okay without the Pyre of Heroes, and I really had to work and iron out a lot of kinks in this deck to get it to work without the Pyre of Heroes. But it's just not the same without it. Like, it struggles so much without it. Like, I can keep my head above water. You know, if I'm lucky enough and I get good card draw with like Lurrus and some stuff, I can be bringing stuff out of the graveyard a lot, pumping up Malefic Scythe, which is something I really wish I saw more of. But anyways, the Pyre of Heroes, yeah, it just allowing, like when you build around it, it's just like you can go into your library and get whatever creature that has an ability of what do you need? Just go get it. Whatever you want, go get it. Oh yeah, that sounds effective. I'm just going to my library and get what I want and play it and put it on the battlefield. That sounds pretty cool. And it's only ever 2 mana every time you do it, no matter what the converted mana cost of the creature you're sacrificing or obtaining. It's always 2 mana to activate the ability of the Pyre of Heroes. So, get to more intricacies of the deck. This little green section here, you may be like, what's going on there? These are for shapeshifters. Remember, they have to share a creature type. So when I sack 1-drops, when I started building this, I was building it around a Rakdos sacrifice deck. Get sacrifice energy. That way Pyre of Heroes is really good because it's a sacrifice outlet. I can use it to sacrifice my creatures and get good synergy. So creatures that do damage is really good for that. And I have some Rune of Mortalities because it's really fun to give them death touch. Then you sacrifice them. They deal their damage to a creature, and it doesn't matter how big the creature is. It's 1 death touch damage, so it kills them, right? You get card draw out of the Rune of Mortality, and you put it on them, and you sacrifice them, and you get one of these guys. Now, when it comes to the shapeshifters, or more specifically creatures with Changeling, I was stuck to 2 mana, right? So I had to figure what creatures with Changeling am I going to put in. They have to be 2 mana too. So out of that specific, it's like what creatures synergize well. And I started off with a very different amount of these 2 guys in here. And this guy ended up dropping down to 1 just because of their abilities. And same with this guy being 3. And I didn't want any more than 4 of the 2-drops. The 2-drops are not like the star of the show in this deck. It's your 3-drops. It's what you sacrifice these guys to get. And since, again, they're changelings, when you sacrifice them, you can get a creature, a 3-drop of any creature type. Really, so all the creatures in this deck are 1-drops, 2-drops, and 3-drops. That's it, right? Just those 3. These are like very few 2-drops, and these are it. And they literally just bridge the gap between the 3-drops and the 1-drops. The 1-drops are awesome to sacrifice because, like I said, what they do, especially when you get death touch on them. This can be brought out of the graveyard again with Lurrus, which you can tutor up with your Pyre of Heroes. And you'll notice this in the gameplay too. Like, I played a lot of games to iron out kinks against the bot, and then I played a ton of games in just the regular play queue. And in this video, I'm going to take it to ranked and just to see how well it does, but I'm saving the rank game for this video, so we'll go check that out. But yeah, I'm sure you'll see moments where it's just like one thing leads to the next. Like you're using the Pyre of Heroes, you're sacrificing these little guys down here. Maybe they have the Rune of Mortality on them, maybe they don't. Maybe they're equipped with the Scythe that is enchanted with the rune. That has happened before. That is fun, and that, like, I can't explain to you how fun that is. You're using Lurrus to bring your Fireblade back out of the graveyard, equipping it with the Scythe. It's get Death Touch. It does Death Touch damage when it dies, and you just bring it back. It's 1 mana to play it back out of the graveyard, 1 mana to equip the Scythe, and it's always got Death Touch. You don't have to worry about playing that Rune of Mortality out of your graveyard. But in the beginning of the game, just equip it or enchant it directly on the creatures, because when you get Lurrus, which is easy with the Pyre of Heroes, right? You can then play that out of your graveyard, get more card draw with it, and it's just really awesome. The Guardian Gladewalker gives the +1/+1 counters, so that's just really handy. These guys, like I said, they're mainly just little chump blockers, little chump 1/1s. They're important if you need to sacrifice them. Like, don't chump block with them if you need to sacrifice them for the Pyre of Heroes on your next turn, so you can get a Lurrus or maybe something else. You need a flyer with Death Touch and Lifelink, you get Nighthawk Scavenger or something like that. So there's lots of 3-drops that really fit nicely. And Woe Strider too, because it gives more sacrifice synergy and scry. So a lot of this stuff is really important. And you get that extra goat that comes out, and that's fun. Sometimes I throw the Scythe on the goat, and then it's like, and then I sacrifice the goat and it charges up the Scythe even more, and it's really awesome. And then I'll put it back on the charge because it's only 1 to equip it, right? So moving the Scythe around is really kind of fun and effective. And it's kind of almost the win con of this deck, because you're really just holding your opponent off. Maybe your win con is attacking them in the air with a Nighthawk Scavenger if they can't block flying. But that's not the most reliable of win cons. And the Nighthawk Scavenger isn't super huge in power until your opponent starts building up their graveyard. It is their opponent, right? And in the opponent's graveyard. Yeah, okay. So yeah, like, these guys are just awesome to bring up with Pyre of Heroes. Lurrus is the big one, right? So you get Lurrus and Pyre of the Heroes on the battlefield. It's almost like you don't even really care about having a lot of cards in your hand, especially if you have a few of these either in your graveyard or on the battlefield or somewhere out there. As long it's just exile. You can't, when things are exiled, they're gone for good, right? That's about the only thing. Other than that, you're playing cards out of your library with the Pyre of Heroes. You're playing cards out of your graveyard. We've got Call of the Death Dweller to get any of these 3-drops out of our graveyard if we need them, right? Giving it Death Touch and Menace as well. But we can also use the Call of the Death Dweller to get up to 2 of these guys out of the graveyard, giving these guys Death Touch as well. So it's not just the Rune of Mortality that actually gives these guys Death Touch. The mechanics of this deck is very complicated. Same with the mana base. Now, a point could be made here to get more of the lands that are both black and red. I just don't have any of them. I have 6 rare wild cards. I'm just like, oh my god. I don't want to use like 4 because I don't have a single one of them. I have like almost all the other, like all copies of all the other those double lands, but it's the black-red one I don't have a single copy of. Not a single one. So here's the mana base. This is where we get our green from. Once we get 1 green, we really don't care. It's not until way late in the game that we care about getting a second. We really have no use for a second green in here with only 4 green spells. I was going to say 5. 4 green spells, each of which only having 1 green mana in it. So yeah, these 8 usually do pretty good. There are occasionally when I struggle with the green mana, but since you can get all of these guys by sacrificing one of these guys to the Pyre of Heroes, you get them right on the battlefield anyways, and you don't need to have green mana for it. So once you sack these guys, maybe you even get to kill something with it because it's got Death Touch on it or whatever. Maybe it's just enough damage to kill it. And then you get one of these guys, then you sacrifice one of these guys, and then you can get your Lurrus. Usually the first thing you want to go for. Sometimes you might want to go for it. It depends on the situation in the game. But a lot of these things go really good. And I think I did mention him earlier, the Masked Vandal. There's only one just because it's highly situational, but sometimes that artifact or enchantment, we need to get rid of it. We need it gone. It needed to go. So yeah, we can get it out. If we got the Pyre of Heroes, it doesn't matter where this guy is in our library. If it's in our graveyard, he doesn't matter where he is, because we just grab it with Lurrus, which we can get with the Pyre of Heroes, or Call of the Death Dweller, or this or that or the other thing, right? So, one Castle Locthwain. I had more, but card draw is not super huge once you get your engine going. Like, once you get your combos going in this deck, card draw is not a huge deal. Like I said, you're playing out of your graveyard and out of your library more than your own hand. So the cards in your hand are kind of like icing on the cake, sort of, at that point. But yeah, which is Cauldron. Like that card draw, like I said, that you want early in the game to get things going. Does give a little extra life gain. There was a game I played, and I was down to 4 life in it, and I remember in the beginning of the game, it was a long game, but in the beginning, I had a Witch's Cauldron, and I was sacrificing Fireblade Chargers and Goblin Arsonists, doing their damage, doing things, drawing cards, gaining life, and there was a certain point late in the game where I was down to 4 health. I ended up coming back and winning the game. Can't remember how. It's a pretty good game, actually. But then I thought back to it. I'm like, you know what? That 1 life gain is not to be underestimated. I used this several times. It's probably what won me the game when you really think about it, right? It kept me alive long enough to make that comeback. So, but there's only 2 because it's like I said, it's like late in the game when you get things going. This is not that big a deal. Drawing cards is not that big a deal. Gaining 1 life might not be that big of a deal. It depends. But yeah, like I said, yeah, sometimes it just comes to that few points of life. And that's how I end up winning some games too. I've won games by just sacrificing these guys to deal damage directly to the opponent. Maybe you'll get to see some of that. But yeah, I already went all over this. This is our secondary win con. If we can't win by flying over them, we keep equipping the Malefic Scythe and pump it up and just get a lot of damage on the board. These guys are the bridge. Talked about all that. More sacrifice outlet. I talked about the lands. I think that's the whole deck. So I kind of was all over the place. I like to just go through it so I don't miss anything. But top to bottom, I went all over the place with this deck. But the deck works like that. That's how that's how it works. You're all over the place with it. You're in your library. You're in your graveyard. you're everywhere. So if you go check out my rank here, I know I'm only bronze. I know, but we're just gonna throw it in rank and see how quickly I can make it to silver. Three games straight. I think that's all it needs here. Like, well, let's see. You go up 2 spots, so it'd be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 games. Let's just see if we can go 3 for 3. See how it goes. I'm Pyre right off the start, and a Woe Strider with an Arsonist. I think we go Arsonist, Pyre. Maybe try to get some of them changelings. Ooh, okay, I can use this for green, this for black. I do need a second black source, and then I'm pretty happy for mana. So that's what's good about this starting hand, for sure. Okay, multicolor Moses. Get this guy out. Really? Another one? Is that necessary? Just give him a little poke there. Get the Pyre down. See if maybe we can get some kind of target for the Arsonist. Maybe I can get the Woe Strider out first, so that when I sacrifice the Arsonist and I get like a Gladewalker, which puts a +1/+1 counter on a creature, I can have another creature to put a +1/+1 counter on. Although this guy's not a bad target for that. And then you can kill that Lotus Cobra when you sacrifice it. That's actually a really good play. I like that. Let's do it. Get that down. Hit that. Woo! Get rid of the Cobra. Pyre of Heroes. Go for one of these guys. Put it on the Charger. That was actually a good draw, that Fireblade Charger. To have that down, instead of putting the counter on the Gladewalker, which I actually want to sacrifice soon to get a Lurrus. Or maybe should I go straight for Nighthawk Scavenger? See, that's the thing. Should I go more aggro? Or should I, like, this deck, when you're in a game, it seems to get to a point where you got to choose. Am I going to go aggro? Or am I going to kind of go a slow, more kind of control sort of approach? I guess. I don't know. Sort of? I don't know. It's because this Pyre of Heroes, you have to know what's in your deck. You have to know what you want to get, what's going to help you for what situation you're in. And it's like, what? It's a lot of stuff. Okay. If we play this on green, we can get Lurrus and then bring this guy back out and put the counter on the Blade Charger. I kind of like that. Yeah, let's do that. Sack that guy, grab a Lurrus. Play this on green. Bring the Gladewalker back. Counter there, swing in, boom. There we go. I don't mind that. Has our opponent read the Pyre yet? And has been like, I see them highlighting these cards. Like, what's going on here? Have they looked at the Pyre? I didn't. Maybe that can't talk right now. Maybe that happened earlier in the game. I don't know, but usually I see that when I get the Pyre out, people are highlighting and they're reading it. And it's a weird card. Nobody's really. I've seen people try. I've never actually encountered my opponent running a Pyre of Heroes. I've seen a couple videos of people trying to make decks based around it, but I really like this one. I think this one's actually got something going for it. So he does got your Sharn out. The players can't pay life or sacrifice. Okay. Or sacrifice what? Non-land permanent. That shuts down our Pyre of the Heroes, actually. Quite well. So we should put Death Touch on. Well, that shuts down Woe Strider too. That shuts down like a lot of our stuff. So how about put it on somebody and maybe start pressuring. Draw cards, see what we get. Castle. Let's go Gladewalker, and let's charge up this guy more and swing in with him. Even though he's got the Death Touch, and just trade with Yasharin, then we can kind of get our Pyre going, unless they have another Yasharin, which hopefully they don't. So they are blocking. We can at least get 4 damage through this way. No blocks, okay. Either way, 4 damage was getting through, right? No, this doesn't shut down Pyre, does it? Yeah, it does. Pay life or sacrifice. Non-land permanents. Yeah, okay. Pay life, is it just their opponents? Players can't pay life or sacrifice. Non-land. So yeah, it shuts down Woe Strider, shuts down Pyre of Heroes. Yeah, the biggest thing I got going for me is just hassling. Oh, we draw into a scavenger. That is really cool. I like that. Of course I do. 1, 2 black there. So yeah, we really can't play anything else. Let's just attack in first with this. See what he does this time. Might chump with the cat, maybe. We'll see. This would be a 3/3, but it can grow. Alright, this time they're going that way. Got rid of that. Okay, not this Nighthawk. Let's change of plans. Let's go this way. I guess it really doesn't matter which mana we use, just Sacrifice one of these guys, and let's get another Nighthawk Scavenger. While we still can. 2 mana. Let's just play this down. Nothing else we can do with 2 mana, so let's just get it out there. And then next turn we can actually cast Scavenger. I'll feel really nice with him at 8 health, and we have 2 Nighthawk Scavengers. I haven't seen a lot of defense against flying. That's really bad when they start ramping and doing all this stuff and pumping it up and making copies and blah, 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 blah. What do you want to bet they have a mutator too? Have we seen any mutates from them? No. What do you want to bet they're going to mutate on top of that, like right now with their 3 mana remaining? Haven't seen a mutate all game. Okay, maybe not, maybe not. I was just thinking like that would just be perfect, wouldn't it? All right, we can still sacrifice stuff, right? Yes, we can. So, Lurrus goes into a box, and that is okay because we got Pyre of Heroes and we have a changeling on the battlefield. That on black for sure. This is going to take our red, so let's do that. And let's just get another Lurrus. Whoop. Hello. Who do we give Death Touch to? Or do we want to play Gladewalker? And we'll put the counter on the Scavenger. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that. Obviously. Swing in, see if they throw in the goose and throw the goose in front of it. They do. Still gain the life, which I'm happy about. Ah, man. So what do? Do I use my last 2 mana and the Pyre to maybe get another Woe Strider? No, maybe I should hold off. Maybe I should pick off, sack the Goblin, pick off one of their Scute Swarms, and then get... Oh, I know what to do. I can exile this Guardian Gladewalker. I have something in my... This is what I mean about this deck. Holy jeez, it's hard to think about it. Okay. This guy goes. He targets... Who is he targeting? Right, one of the Scute Swarms. Kind of slow that whole growth down just a little bit. Slow it down. We want this guy. That's why this guy's in the deck. We're going to pick off... Retreat. We're going to exile this guy. Retreat. Out of there. Alright, let's see what else we can do, though. Another swarm. So they're running out of cards. That's really cool. In their hand. They've got lots of stuff, but not very powerful on the board. So they are going to come in here. No? Yes? No. Okay. Another Lurrus in our hand. That's a good, like, second backup. That's all of our Lurruses again. What do we want to do? Do we want to get... What do we want to get with another Scavenger or Woe Strider? Whatever. Let's just keep them on the battlefield. Let's grab these guys from the graveyard. Hello. What do they have? They have something. Okay, well, let's swing in with just the Nighthawk Scavenger. Gain some life, okay. I see your life gain and take 4 from you. And gain 4 myself. Ah, Death Touch is fun. So do I want to go... I really want to go that other Nighthawk Scavenger, but I also want to go Woe Strider to block their next attack. As long as I survive, though, I should be able to kill them then. With these 2 guys together. I still have 2 mana. I can sack somebody here, yeah. Let's sack this guy and grab... Because I wanted to play Woe Strider, but I ended up not having enough mana, so let's just grab one out of my library. That's the weird thing about this deck, especially when you get Pyre of Heroes, you're playing cards out of your library. You're using Lurrus to play cards out of your graveyard. You're playing out of everywhere else other than your hand. Like, alright, what's going on? No attacks? We have lethal in the air with the scavengers. The Nighthawk scavengers. So let's, yeah. Cobra. Another Cobra. I think that's game then. Well, let's just hit in the... Okay. I was like, let's just hit in the air and see what happens. Moving up. Here we go with round 2. This hand... I was going to say it doesn't look like anywhere near as good a start. But you know what? We have all the mana we want for colors and stuff. We can play this on green, have 1 green, 1 red, 2 black. We're pretty happy. Just hope we draw the right stuff. 2 scavengers in our hand could be a pretty decent lead out. Well, a follow-up to the Arsonist. Anyways, we'll say hello. In bronze ranked. Bronze. Okay, we can, yeah, we can throw this guy down, put a black. So that just gave us a little something to do on our second turn. I'm still thinking this on green, but I'll play this on black first so we can get the scavenger because we really don't need green right now. I may even end up playing this on red, now that I think about it. Depends. We'll have to see what I draw. It's so... Yeah, what are you doing? Okay. Well, with 2 of those guys that deal damage when they die, having this, giving them death touch as well, could be pretty fun. Go to combat. There's no stick anywhere, so I don't think they have anything. Well, I don't know what they have. I'm trying to, like, what could they, why are they, they've just been not really doing much the whole game. It's 3 turns, but still 3 turns is a while to not do much. Kind of scares me, makes me worry. Like, what big thing is coming up? Okay, well, that's kind of a big thing. It's a thing that kind of ticks me off kind of thing. Wish you didn't do that kind of thing. Let's just play another one then. Do I want to play this on green? I kind of don't, but... Yeah, it's like 2 red is not super huge. Green, let's throw it down on green. Let's do it. And now we got green, so we don't have to worry about that. And this should be, this mana base, 2 black, 1 of each green and red, should be pretty safe with this deck for, just, yeah, being good for mana, I guess. Yeah, I have to just put it right towards Noggin. What happened? What happened there? Why didn't he do his damage? That was weird. What happened there? Why didn't it deal damage to him? That ain't right. Okay, well... Get some damage in that way. Pyre of Heroes, maybe? Do I want to sack the Goblin for anything? Nah, it's too late for that. Let's just play Pyre down and then pass a turn and just see kind of what goes on. Opponent hasn't been doing so much yet. I definitely saw them that time highlighting the Pyre of Heroes, so they're definitely reading the card there. It's such a uncommon rare. Sounds kind of weird to say. An uncommon rare. But yeah, what do we have in the grand? Okay, we Knights. Okay, so what's this guy? He gets indestructible somehow, right? A bunch of pay mana and he gets indestructible till end of turn. 3 mana. That's not a lot. That's kind of. What's up with Throne of Eldraine and all the busted cards they printed? Come on. Let's just throw this down on black for starters. We can, I guess, use the Goblin Arsonist to just do 1 damage to the face. Get the Gladewalker and start working towards a Lurrus, because then we can sack the Gladewalker. Yeah, and we can put a counter on the Nighthawk Scavenger then. Do we want to attack first? See if he blocks and we can no, we need to sacrifice him to this to get the Gladewalker. That is true. Gain some more life. Ooh, why didn't I play that? That was so dumb. And then bring these 2 guys back. One of them would have had a death touch too. That would have been so brutal. And no blocks. I'm looking to use Lurrus to do that for some reason. Alright, ooh. Alright, so you gain a bunch of life now too. Dang. I forgot that that thing can get lifelink too. Aye. We should hold off on playing that if I'm going to use the Pyre to grab a Lurrus. Or he can't give this indestructible right now because he doesn't have 3 mana, right? So we can get rid of it. We got to bring this stuff back, give one of them death touch. Yeah. There's my 3. Okay. I was like, I only see 2 mana tap. I'm like, I couldn't see the 3rd one. I was like, did the auto tapper not do something right there? Death touch. Which one are we gonna? No, we need to sacrifice this guy, don't we, to get Lurrus? We can just get another Gladewalker just to get rid of his. Let's just put them both. Oh, I should have put the. I still should have. Yeah. Never mind. I still screwed that up. Whatever, let's get rid of that. Hit this thing. They do not have the mana to make it indestructible right now. Away she goes. We're going to grab another Gladewalker. Pump up that guy even more. I might as well attack in with this Gladewalker too. Get a little poke in there. Gain some life. Now we scry. We don't want that. We want some good stuff. A Lurrus off the top would be sweet. Although we can sack a Gladewalker to the Pyre and get a Lurrus that way too, which would be fun. And then we can play a Gladewalker and pump up our guy even further. I like that. Well, away there you go, and here comes the Lurrus. And there comes the Gladewalker right back. Big counter there. Get this guy out of our hand just because we don't really need that many cards in our hand. And normally I worry about what kind of cards I have in my hand, how many spells can I play, and it's like worrying about all that stuff. With this deck, it's like as long as we can play out of our graveyard, play out of our library, and then play out of our graveyard again, it's like we don't need cards in our hand. Let's just hope we can keep that ball rolling. All right, that's not good there. Wish I could give one of these guys freaking death touch right now. Do we want to chump with a Gladewalker maybe? And then we can play it next turn. That way we're just saving, we're not taking any damage to face then. They're gaining their 2 life anyways, because I can't prevent the damage. So they're gaining their 2 life from the lifelink. That's pretty cool. So with the Woe Strider, that actually might be helpful. We got these guys that do damage. So 2 mana for that. Get that guy back out there. Throw it on the Scavenger again. Swing in. Probably going to block with their Shepherd. If they don't, they'll be down to 2 health, and I think we can stack both of these guys and get them. So I think we can do it. Woe Strider. Sack this guy. Ping him. This seems like such a dirty way to win. That is a good card, actually. Although we aren't really going to see it. Ah, I got the good game in there. Okay. That felt kind of wrong though, winning like that. Ooh. I hate losing like that myself. Yeah, that's 2 for 2. On to the next. You know what? I finally see the Rune of Mortality. We're on the draw. Slow hand. You know what? We really just need mana. 1 more black to get Lurrus, to cast Lurrus. If we get a green source and one of the changelings, well, there's one of the changelings. We can use the Pyre of Heroes, sack the changeling to get the Lurrus without needing 2 black. Because we don't have any white mana sources in this deck, so Lurrus is treated as a mono black creature. The question is, first the question is, what is the opponent going to do? I was like, are they going to kill my Fireblade? Okay, no, they don't. So that's good. We'll play this. We would really like to have another land, please. At this point, I'm almost going to say, like, anything. Any land will do. I don't know if we go Rune of Mortality or if we go Pyre of Heroes, and then what would we get? And then maybe try to get a... Oh... We got lots of cards in hand. Let's get our Pyre out now. We are a little bit behind, but opponent hasn't done too much yet. Attacks or blocks. If you control another non-human, +1/+1 until end of turn. Okay, that doesn't seem like too much to worry about. So they do have something. There was a lot of stick there. Whoa! I hit the spacebar to pass, but I guess hitting the spacebar actually makes you attack. It's supposed to pass turn, but I guess when there's an orange thing here, like in the bottom corner where I'm blocking up, there's like that orange thing and the blue thing, and I guess when you hit spacebar, it does the orange one, unless there is no orange one, because sometimes it's only a blue little button or circle. No blocks. You can hit me for 1, or however you pump it up 1. Trackers. If you control another non-human, he gets +1 until end of turn. Okay, so I'm hoping they're having a fairly awkward hand as well. That's not too bad. Okay, so we're getting more card draw, but at this point, I'm starting to think that maybe we need lands. Like, very badly need lands. Okay, well that helps. That does, it gives us our second black. That does a lot, actually. No blocks, because he is or attacks. No attacks. He's a lethal blocker right now. As long as he survives our chargeling, or chargeling? I was going to call it a chargeling. Our Fireblade Chargeling is got the death touch. So when it dies, that damage that it deals is death touch damage. So I can kill both of these just by blocking one and then putting the damage on the other one, and there goes all the creatures you've played so far. Oh, and at least we have 3 mana now, which is so relieving. You doing it? He's doing it? Why is he doing it? Does he have, like, some kind of indestructible trick here or something? Well, we gotta try it, because it's like, you know, kind of the thing. Putting Death Touch on one of these creatures is kind of what this deck does. It's how we kill stuff. Your stuff is dead. You still have 3 mana. Would you like to do anything else? Fabled Passage. What are they getting though? They'll still have 4 mana because yeah, it comes out on tap. So what are you doing now? There's 4 mana. There's 5 cards in hand. You gotta jump in. See, I was getting stuck for mana. Okay, another one of those guys. Okay, we have a, yes we do, so it does come into play untapped. Not that I think it's going to be a big deal. So we can play Fireblade out of the graveyard. We can't play Lurrus. We can play Fireblade out of the graveyard. Well, we can't play Mortality though. Can't cast this because I don't have green. So let's go Lurrus and then just play a Fireblade out of the graveyard maybe? Yeah, let's do that. We got the Pyre of Heroes out and we haven't even used it yet. That's like, it's like, what are we going to use it for? What are we going to do? We're going to sack the Fireblade to kill 1 creature like I did last turn. I killed 2 of them. Oh, that's not nice. Why do you do that? So a Call of the Death Dweller would be nice. And that way we can get our Lurrus back. I might have to sack the Gladewalker. Or no, sack the Fireblade Charger just to get a Gladewalker so I can eventually sack it to get another Lurrus back. Or do I want to try to get some Death Touch on it before I sacrifice it or lose it? You know what, let's just take the 2 damage. That goes back down to a 1/1, right? It's only when it attacks. Whenever it attacks or blocks, if you control it. Okay. So we'll go back down to a 1/1. That's not nice.
Take days to count all our feet. There's enough glory for all of us.
Well, that sucks. Well, that's kind of what I was hoping for. What else other than Lurrus? Just that Death Touch thingy. We don't have that much land. Man, this sucks. This on here, then we can do this guy and this guy. And then... I don't know. Oh, this sucks. Okay, well, Do I bring Lurrus back, or do I don't know. What else do I even do? Well, let's throw the Death Touch on this guy, for starters. Oh man, I had to draw that too. Go to combat, throw it at this guy, see what happens. See if he blocks. He does. So we go that way. Get rid of that thing. Not that he really needed Death Touch to get rid of that one. We'll go like that. And that's a turn. For us. What do we need here to deal with this? I guess we have most of our pieces. We need green mana. And we can start doing the Gladewalkers and stuff. I think that's what we really need. Whenever another non-name. That sucks. We need to death touch that thing.
Strike like the
Yeah, I definitely need another mana regardless of color. Green would be very preferable so I can play this out and then sack it to the Pyre and then get like a Nighthawk Scavenger or something really cool. Would be really nice. So, do I block it and kill one of his little things here? It's just 2 damage. Let's take it for now. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I need mana. Come on, deck. Like, I can't play Lurrus. How many do I have in here? Just 1 Charger. So, I can pick something off by sacrificing it to this thing. And then I don't have the mana to bring it back. Yeah, it's the mana that's really screwed me over. Like, I can't do anything with... I needed to be drawing lands so I can do stuff, deck. This is... What do? I stare at all my cards and go, well, I don't have enough mana for literally anything. Literally anything. Man. Let's take something out. Maybe I should have grabbed a Gladewalker. That probably would have been a better idea. I forgot that I can't play... Yeah, because I kind of was like, oh, we're doing this now, right? But yeah, remember, I don't have enough mana for that. So if I would have sacked it with the Pyre of Heroes to get a Gladewalker in the field, I'd have a 2-2. Not that that would really do me a whole lot of good right now. But with all these Call of the Death Dwellers, at least I'm going to get both my Fireblades back next turn. I'll give one Death Touch and Menace. The other one will still. I won't have enough mana to sacrifice anything for this. Yeah, because I was just thinking, oh, where am I going to put the counter from when this guy enters the field? But after playing this again, I still won't have enough mana because I still didn't draw another freaking land. Holy friggity frack. After drawing at least 1 extra card so far. You can have both. Oh, we'll just throw that down. Call it a turn, I guess. Alright, so I don't see any trample out there, just the Menace. So if I let the Menace go by and block with the Death Touch, the Menace is the one with Death Touch. The Menace is the one I don't think I'm going to be blocking this turn. Block the other 2. Deal 1 Death Touch damage. Maybe double block the other one. Now I need something. I need to take... So take this guy down a few pegs so he doesn't ultimate with him. What do you get him when you... Gains haste until end of turn. Draw 2 cards. That would be very bad if they did the ultimate on that Planeswalker. Hopefully they do a big dumb attack right here. Hopefully. Hopefully. No, they don't. Okay, there's at least another mana, which is... Like, finally. Finally! This guy needs to stay out, because that's the Death Touch guy who's, like, scaring our opponent right now. So what do we want to go? Pyre... and sack this guy. That'll leave us with 3 mana left. Get another Gladewalker. Does he have any enchantments or anything? No. No. So we get another Gladewalker, pump this guy up so when he dies he can deal 2 so it'll be like 4 damage total. This guy will have to ping his Planeswalker. Yeah, let's do that, and then we'll have 3 mana left and we can maybe grab Lurrus out of the graveyard, maybe. What else can we play out of the graveyard with Lurrus? The runes. That's actually a good idea. Let's go that way. Alright. I think I figured it out. Sorry, mister. You're gonna ping here, just so you can't ultimate with that guy.
Give me a good fight.
To a Gladewalker. That one gets the counter. Call of the Death Dweller. We're gonna grab Lurrus this time. Keep our backup in our hand. And we can't play anything out of our graveyard this turn because we're out of mana. Surprise, surprise. Now, do we attack with the Fireblade Charger or do we go play it more defensively? Because that could leave us one less blocker. But as long as we have this guy to block with, I wouldn't mind getting that out, but I can't this turn. Let's try to take their Planeswalker down a bit more. And see if they block them. Dang it, what do I do? No, let's just... No attacks. Let's play defensively. Patience. I found that playing this deck before when I was doing the regular play, the unranked. I was like kind of testing the deck. I was like, patience is just, gotta be patient. Patience. This has been a long game. I think we're pushing somewhere around 16 minutes right now. It's surprising how few lands I have for such a long game. Oh no! Come on! Dang it! Gotta be kidding me. Pop.
I saved him all.
Going wide as ever. I need to get a Nighthawk Scavenger. I do have a Gladewalker out there. I can do that. Maybe even attack their Planeswalker here to take it down a bit. Did they use it? And yeah, they didn't plus it, so it's at 5. So they can't ultimate next turn. They're down to 1 mana right now. We got a pretty powerful blocker here with this Fireblade Charger. It kills what it blocks. Do they have trample? No trample. I don't see any trample out there. Okay. So yeah, that Fireblade Charger kills what he blocks, then I get to kill another target, and soon that's going to happen with my other Fireblade. Here's that Nighthawk we wanted though. So start with a Rune of Mortality out of the graveyard, I think. I was going to sack this for a Scavenger. But we have one in our hand, we can play it. Let's put this one out here and draw a card and see what goes around and what happens. Dun da da da. Hooray! There's the lands we want now. Now I'm at the point where I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable for lands. Was that this game that I feel like it's been a long game, I think. Longer than what I'm used to anyways. What do I do next? Do I just play this and call it a turn? Like, I can't really attack with anything yet. I need this flying. So I think that's just a play here. Leave my Death Touch blockers. There's what holding the field right now. So get the Scavenger down. Yeah, I guess that's it. That's how the cookie crumbles. So, opponent's got 3 cards in hand. We've got a Lurrus, so we're playing out of our graveyard. Although we do not have a lot in our graveyard that we can play with Lurrus. Goblin and Rune of Mortality. So we can get that other Rune of Mortality out. Or do we wait? Maybe we want to go Goblin first, so then we can try to play the Rune on the Goblin. I wonder if I should start attacking.
Courage is legendary.
With my Fireblade Chargers, putting some pressure, especially on their Tyvar now, or, yeah, Tyvar, right? Tyvar Kel? Yeah. Pretty boy over there. Look at him. Tell me he doesn't take like 6 hours to get ready in the morning with all that get up. So what do we got? No trample yet? No trample. I don't see no trample. So you can attack with a big swoop of lots of creatures? That might hurt like a lot. But I can kill a lot too. Like I'll take a good amount of damage. They have 2 mana up. So they might have a trick up their sleeves, maybe? Maybe? Any reach. This is reach and this is reach. So if he does do a big attack, I have to make sure they both die. Because they're the only things that block my Nighthawk Scavenger right now. Yay! Green! Green! Son of a... Okay, maybe we probably won't get to play this guy. Because we're going to have to sacrifice one of our Fireblade Chargers and do death touch damage to their big blocker. Try to take down their Planeswalker with our Scavenger, and they only have this guy to block with. Or should we just... Yeah. Yeah, let's go this way. Do you have any enchantments out? No, they don't, do they? No. Dang it. Do we still have another Gladewalker in the library? I think we do. Definitely do. What did I want to do then? Sacrifice this for a Gladewalker? Yeah, let's go here. Sack this thing. Get rid of that guy. Gladewalker. Put it on that guy. I gotta leave that Death Touch blocker because he's brutal. So we'll go next. I gotta get rid of this guy. He's really ticking me off. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright. No mana to pump him up. This is a 3/3. He can double block. So a lot of his guys dying. Did you do the double block? There it is. This guy first. Yeah, we're gonna have to lose that guy. We can get another one. Not this turn, of course. Make sure he can't ultimate.
Let's make a show of it.
And then we'll go Gladewalker. Where do we put the +1/+1 counter? Let's put it on Lurrus. Oh, why not? This game is hard. Wow, it's a good game though. I cannot deny the truth in that. How's the library doing? 36? How's it? Oh, they got 38. Oh, yeah. Because we pull stuff out of our graveyard, so, or library. Oh man, stop putting elves on the battlefield. Yeah, stop it. Getting so many because of this guy, and I just can't kill him because I can't get enough of the death touch pinging stuff. And I gotta keep this guy's keep this guy's loyalty counters down. A Malefic Scythe would have been really handy a long time ago. It'd be so great to put, and you can put a Rune of Mortality on the Scythe, pump up the Scythe, and just all this stuff, and it's like just wonderful. Attack me with your big menace guy, Please do it. Please attack me with your big menace guy over here. Oh, what is he doing though? Oh, he hasn't attacked me. Oh, don't attack me. No, wait. What is this? Battlefield, look at the top 5. Oh. Oh, he played another one? Wait, what? Oh, this one. No. He didn't just enter the battlefield though. Did he? That's weird. I'm confused. Something like what happened there? Something weird just happened there. Okay. What do we have in the graveyard? So we've called the Death Dweller, get these two guys out, give one of them Death Touch again. Give the other one Death Touch by playing our Rune of Mortality with our Lurrus. Give us 2 Death Touch blockers. So we go Lurrus here. This guy here. Throw the Gladewalkers in front. Maybe throw 1. Let's chump with 1 Gladewalker. Yeah. Get rid of that guy. I hope I talked it. I hope I top deck something really good. Oh no, what are you doing now? Oh, I'm scared. Oh no. That was... Oh man, that really sucks that you took one of those. That really does suck. You suck, man. Don't have a lot of reach. So I grab another Nighthawk Scavenger. Play one of these out of the graveyard, sacrifice it. Yeah, I can do this to get a Scavenger. Use this pot to sacrifice one of these guys to keep that freaking Planeswalker down. God, that's been such a mission this whole game. Is keeping that thing down. Like, I can't see. I really... Okay, well, let's grab a Nighthawk Scavenger. It's one of these guys. Man, that rope comes out so much with this deck. It takes me so long to figure. So, wow, he's big. What is some attack on power on him? And then we can still use the pot and, yeah. Yeah, we'll still be able to bring another one out and use the pot. Okay, let's go this way. Fireblade. Fireblade. You can have both counters. You can come back out. That stupid thing from ultimating, because he would, like, if he can ultimate that Planeswalker, we're so done! We're so done! No attacks, I can never attack, I have to hold the defense. Oh, that's bad, what happened there? Something big happened there? Oh, yeah, this thing.
They will remember our names together.
Get that up there, yeah, I need to, okay. Well, that sucks. Really sucks. Didn't I kill this guy last time? Yeah, something weird happened that one time, right? He took damage somehow from something? My God. Alright. So much stuff. There's never ending with this guy. Just those 3 guys? No mana left. Except this one. So they got 3 green, but nothing in hand. Well, this one here for another green. What can they do? Oh, they just gain Death Touch until end of turn. Doesn't have enough mana for that, though. 3, 4 is all he's got. Yeah. So, I think gotta block one that way. Do we want to chump with the Gladewalker, maybe? Just to take less damage, and then we take the 4. And then we use the damage from the Fireblade Charger to kill this guy again. Pretty sure I've done that already. Oh man, that would have been so nice a million years ago. Oh yeah, seriously. Okay. Put the Rune of Mortality on it. And then we have what, 4 mana left? That's not a lot of mana left. Do they have any? No reach. I can kill their, what does this thing do again whenever you're in to attack this turn? It's -1/-1. That's not good. What is it? One to equip. Oh, that's bad. Okay, I need to get rid of that enchantment, so let's keep going with putting this on here. Draw our card. Sort of helpful. A little bit actually does help. 1 mana to equip this. What do we exile? We have things to exile. Let's get rid of this big guy. He's kind of scary. Gain more life that way. 8 life, please. That is so nice.
I've let my...
Let's use this guy as a chump blocker. What card? 1 card in hand. What do you got? Please be like a land or something very mediocre. Another land. Oh no, a land where elves. Land where visionary, not elves. Land where visionary will give you more cards. No. I gotta stop thinking that. Something weak elf. Weak. Think. Yeah, I don't know what to think. Just okay. Alright. Yeah. Dang. Oh my god, another one. Stop. Stop playing elves. Stop playing elves. Oh crap. Stop playing good stuff too. Can you play like less good stuff? Please, sir. Please. Oh, he's gonna pump them up all again. All his elves. Oh god, that's disgusting. So I gotta sack this guy, bring him back with Lurrus, and then exile another thing. Next turn. That sounds about right, actually. Sack this guy with maybe a Pyre, get another Nighthawk. What do I have in my graveyard? There is a Night. I have 1 Nighthawk Scavenger left. So he's coming at me. That sucks. Who do we kill? We're taking 8 damage here, 6 damage coming in there. Ouch. Ouch. Really? That sucks, man. So that guy's in my graveyard now, which is half of the work I wanted to do, right? Who do I get rid of? Let's get rid of the Arsonist. And then gain 9 more life. Thank you. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ah, I should have put it on the goat. See this guy, and I should have put it on this goat there. I can still get another Nighthawk Scavenger, right? I think I can do that. And then still re-equip it to the goat. I like that. That's not a terrible idea. It pumps up the scythe more. On the goat, end turn. He's got a lot of big elves out there though. Man, they're huge. They're so freaking huge. Oh man, they're getting huger. Oh, there's some huge freaking elves, man. Do they have the life gain though? If they don't, we can hit them with our one flyer who can't even block this turn. No reach either so far. Put it into your hand. Not enough. Oh no, wait, these stupid elves out here. Get mana out of them. I forgot. Oh! So yeah, get the guy with reach. And then he's probably going to attack with everybody. Yeah. Go ahead. Got 26 life. Might have to block with Lurrus. It'll kill what it blocks. We'll gain life from it. He's got 1 reach, so we have to try to avoid blocking with the Nighthawk Scavenger. We have to try to make sure we block with... Holy... Yeah! What a game! Holy Jesus! Oh man! What a way to look at that too. Woo! Oh my god. Oh my god. Pyre of Heroes, my friend. Pyre of freaking Heroes. 22 cards left in their library. 28 left in mine. Jeez! 2 in exile, a whole ton in the graveyard. Oh my god, yeah. Do I want to sit and try to figure out how this could have played out? There's so many different ways. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, like look at how powerful they are. If you just attacked with everything, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pretty freaking huge creatures. Oh, do I even want to do the math here? Well, it's not that. These are both 6s, so it's 12, 18. 18, then we got 35, 40, 52 damage. Holy jeez. I don't think I could have just blocked 52 damage with it. Like this guy blocks a big guy here. Lurrus blocks a big guy there. And this guy blocks another big guy. 6/6. So it's 6, 12, 8, 19. Subtract from 52. You get... Oh, I don't want to do the math. I'm not doing it. Whatever. I don't know what to say. 3 for 3. That was so sweet. Oh my god, that last game though was so long. Holy. Wow. And I'm like, I don't even know. Like that guy had so many elves on. They were so huge too and powerful. How did we come back from that? Oh my god, but there you have it. Pyre of Heroes in a deck where it belongs. And it just makes... It just... yeah, I really want to keep playing more ranked games with this deck and just see how it performs and how it continues to do up in the ranks. I can't see how this deck would handle going up against like Sultai ultimatums and stuff like that. Like, yeah, I don't know if this deck could handle that. It's just, it doesn't have the oomph. Like, I would need yeah, even that though. It's like I would need the Scythe right early, and I would need it enchanted with a Rune of Mortality early. And then, yeah, I'd have to have everything set up perfectly, and then when they cast their ultimatum, then maybe I could handle it. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, like, wow. What do you guys think? Like, comment down below. This is, like, yeah. Like, I haven't heard of anybody I haven't found a deck that anybody's put together where the Pyre of Heroes is this effective, where it actually carries this much weight. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all that. Comment down below. Yeah, subscribe, thumbs up. I'll see you guys all on Sunday, and you know, go make some magic happen. Cheers.